Respected distinguished guests, faculty members and dear friends, on behalf of SPS College Savarthi and in our
So anybody knows what is innovation? Idea. What is idea? Idea is a thought. A thought of something. Okay. An invention is creating something like new. Creating a new product, new machine, new mechanism, new art is called as invention. Okay. This is it. See, you have to be interactive because this is not like your regular lecture. Okay. To be interactive, fine if you speak in your local language. Everyone knows Kannada here? Marathi? Innovation is a process of developing new idea, product, or method that creates value or solve problems in novel ways. So, read the definition. In your simple terms, innovation is creating something new, some new product, some new mechanism, which will solve your real-time problems. Okay. For example, if I give you an example, earlier days we did not have smartphone. So, smartphone is an innovation. What problem it solved? That is definition. You got what is problem now, but you should have an exact structure for that problem is defining it. Then ideate. Ideate means creating solution, trying to create a solution for that. You can take help here, take help of people. Ideating is creating solution for it, trying to create a solution for it. Now then prototype, build a sample or model. Prototype means a model. A dummy model is called as prototype. You have solution now. You want to create that model for it. That is prototype. Then testing. Now you are creating what problems you came up with. Best solution. Try to find out how you will come up with this solution. One new idea or at least one new, like what comes in your mind when you think these problems are there. How you will solve this problem. That it can be helpful to everyone, all the college students. Now these are the three problems. Even your college people know these problems. Fidelity prototype means simple. Fidelity means simple. Simple basic representation of an idea. See, you guys have tried Canva. On that you can build the interface of any app you want. So it can be simple only. There is no need that you have to make it attractive only. It is a prototype. No, you can make it simple. Like functionality should be same. Like how it works, what functionality you are adding, where your product is stored, how you will send your product. This functionality should be there. But if the interface is simple also, it is fine. But functionality should be same. Okay? So low fidelity means the prototype can be simple. Simple basic representation of an idea. Often you can make it on a paper also. Every time it is not possible to make your prototype on app only. You can't make every time a user interface. Every time if your prototype phase, again you have to make it on Canva or Figma. So if every time it is not possible, you can make visual representations of papers also. So yes, often made on paper or a simple wireframe tools. Used to test the layout. You have to check how your app looks. Okay. Then it's low end functionality, quick to create and easy to modify. If you create on paper, it is quick to create and it is easy to modify also. Now for example, sketching a mobile at screen. Suppose you have built a app for the college parking. Now you want to see how that app will look in your phone. So for that you can just go with a pen and pencil and you can draw it and you can check how your app will look. Okay, so this is a kind of prototype design of your app. You can do it on any tools or paper and pen also. Fine. So but this is low fidelity because you don't have functionality of checking if it is working properly or no. You can only visually see it. Yes, so it is low fidelity. And high fidelity means attractive. You can make it more attractive, and all the functionalities are present. Attractive, detailed modules close to the final product. Means very close to final product. Yes. See one thing, fidelity and high fidelity, both the prototypes. Low fidelity prototype first. When you have just like you have the idea and you have come up with the solution, and first prototype will be a low fidelity prototype. After that you will make changes, you will take user feedback, again you will make changes. After that, before launching your final product, you can make a high fidelity prototype, which will make on any tools, it will make it more attractive, detailed modules and very close to final. How your final product will look, very close to that you have to make your final prototype. Okay. Prototype. How you will validate this prototype? Whom you will ask to validate this prototype? Whom you will ask? So what you guys make? What prototype you showed? Somebody showed. First is ideation. Identify the problem and purpose and innovation solution. So what you will do first, ideation is what? Finding the problem. That we saw in design thinking also. What was the first step in design thinking? What was the first step in design thinking? See, ideation means finding the first step in design thinking was emphasizing. Where you will check what are the problems. Yes? So here also first check out what problems are existing, then find the solution for that. So that is ideation. Ideation. Finding the solution problem, then finding solution on it. Okay, that is the first step in your startup. Then validation. Designing. Now you have solution. Design the prototype, test your prototype, give it to your end users. See how they will react, what feedback they will give. Yes. Then MVP, minimum viable product. MVP we saw. MVP is making use of such tools where there is no code or low code things. Because this is your startup and you have validated your product. Okay, so create a basic version of the product that solves the core problem. So create the basic version of your product. After prototype, you have to create a final product. Create the product with low code, like minimum viable product. Okay, where low cost is there, low code is there, or no code is there. With such tools, you create your product. Okay, then product market fit. See where your products fit in market, or where user wants your product to be there in market. Okay, see where it fits correctly in market. You have to examine where it will fit correctly. Now, Byju's was there. Now, if Byju's people start selling their product in vegetable market, it will sell. No, it will not sell. So they have to check where users are there, where such users are there who will buy their product. So you have to find the target audience or target customers where your product can be sold. So check where it will fit in market. That is finding your target audience, or checking where you can get the audience or where you can fit in market. Okay. Then scaling. Now you got your target audience. Now scaling. Scaling means increasing your users, expanding more, reaching out to more users, markets and revenue, so that you will get some profit also. Now you have solved one solution, you have got users also. Now you have to start scaling, right? You have to see how your startup will increase, how you will get more users. Right? Next step is to scale. Then maturity or exit. Startup becomes sustainable, merge it. If you once now you have got the profit. Now your startup have become like it is able to sustain in market. Now check if you can merge it with any other company, so that you will get more profit and more users. And if there is chance of any risk also, there is someone to handle your risk also. Okay. So that is then validation, okay, then MVP, building the final product or creating a product with low cost and low code tools. Then check where your product fits in market, then scalability, reaching out to more users, yes, then majority or existence, finding someone or merging your startup with some other partners, okay. Now what is business model canvas? Like how we design prototype, how visually our prototype will look. It is like it is same like that. How your startup will run, how your startup will deliver, how your startup will build. That is called as business model canvas. Strategy tool that helps define how your startup create the idea, what idea they have. If their idea is good, if people like their idea, they will get funding. So these kind of things are called as accelerators, where you can come and show your idea, and if they like your idea, they will give you the funding. So these are other supports. If they don't get government scheme also, if they won't get investor also, they can't come on such platforms where they can get investment by showcasing their setup. Okay, you got what are the ways? They can also go in startup competition also. Shark Tank is kind of startup competition only. Which startup will get funding, which will not get. Such other competitions are also there. Which some are held in government organizations also. Like government also will handle such kind of competitions. There also you can participate if you want funding. Okay. Got? Any questions for today's session? No? No questions? You got what is innovation? What is prototype? What is innovation?
Innovation is the process of developing.
Okay, what is innovation? What is prototype? What is prototype?
Is a dummy product.
What is startup? Converting your innovation into a organization that converts your innovation into real-time product. Okay? What? You at least you got something you understood from today's session. You should be able to tell what is innovation, types of innovation. What were the types of innovation?
Product innovation, process, business.
Okay? Prototype, types of prototype. Low pedaling or high pedaling. Yes? Prototype validation. Why we want to validate why we want prototype, why to validate prototype. Why we want prototype? So that our final product is much better than a prototype. We can get feedback from user. Yes? How to validate prototype? You did that activity also. What all points you have to check. Then what is startup you got? Okay? What is business model? 9 features are there in business model. How to find investors, funding for your startup. Got it? How was today's session?
Good.
Good.
That's good.
At least you got something.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
understood something or no? Yes?